traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Welcome to one of the NFL's signature venues, Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Welcome, your defending AFC champion, Kansas City Chiefs.
Set to go is the kicker, Michael Batchley. And we're underway from Kansas City. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them as he always does, a quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
The Adam Brock throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that. That was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down from the 42. Again, Mahomes to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. From the gun, it's Hunt. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now, 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Needing 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Back to the air, Mahomes. That's caught for the first. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Another throw for Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Throwing again, Mahomes. Catch made. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3 now. Blitz coming, Mahomes. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Colts nothing. Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So now the Colts getting their first opportunity on offense in this game. And leading them, the 6th overall pick, entering his 7th season here in the NFL. Out of Duke, Daniel Jones.
Jones has had a tumultuous career. That's with a capital T, by the way, that continues to have some ups and downs. Maybe part of that's playing under the bright lights in the big city of New York. But he's had some tough outings. He's had some brilliant outings. He's had some ups. He's had some downs. But he did take a team to the playoffs, and he's got to use that experience, build off of that confidence to do it again. The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
7-yard line.
Second down now, they need 7. On the shotgun, it's Jones. Finds him over the middle. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. He's going to run for it. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They gained 11 on that play, and that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Right side, this is wheeled in by Warren. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. Left side into the hands of Warren. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Well, every once in a while you understand a play that loses a yard or two. But losing that much on a completion, there is some kind of malfunction with the offense. They'd have been better off abandoning that play. Heck, might as well punt it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Again, Jones to the air. Going with the screen to Taylor. He crosses the 35. And he gets this all the way to the 31-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball. Okay, hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
First down throw by Jones. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. Here's Taylor from the pistol. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Colts finish off their opening drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Michael Badgley on to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts start off well to tie things 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Remigio with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now for the second time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Hunt. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Chiefs first down.
And a Kansas City Chiefs first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at first down here. Another run for Hunt. And he'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Completed over the middle. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Rice has it work in the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. The first carry now, Brashard Smith. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. He completes it in traffic. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on 4th down. Mahomes to throw for it. He finds Worthy, complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Xavier Worthy. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 17-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. He finds Brown right side. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down and 10 yards to go.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Again, Mahomes to throw. He brings it in. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Back to the air, Mahomes. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Brings it in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 2nd quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your 2nd read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Colts 7.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Might be time to reach into the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Here's Jones to throw. It's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Jones now on third down. That's on target to Pierce. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be first down Colts.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
It'll be second down and 9, but not just yet. It's only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Now come to the line here, second and 9. To throw again, it's Jones. Hits him on the in route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. That's a pickup of 9. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
First and 10 now. Here's Jones. He's going to keep it this time, and he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Finds him over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
On first down, it's Jones to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. Second and 18 coming up. Jones. Going with the screen to Taylor. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Got to figure out this third down here. Third and long for him here. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for one play. Man, it's going to be a field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Badgley able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
We'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. Here comes the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is caught inside the 15. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first two quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our third quarter. Butker on now to kick this one away.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
Ashton Doolin now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Indianapolis getting its offense out there to start off this second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. First call here coming from the shotgun. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. They go again with Taylor. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Taylor. A gain of 6.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes, Kate. He gets drilled. And QBs know that feeling. When you're letting it go and you get hit, definitely not the throw he wanted. And by happenstance, the adjusted throw still found a home, and that home was his teammate.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Play action now with Jones. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Jones now to throw. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A 28-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Jones going to do it himself. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Took the ball himself for a big run.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Straight ahead with Taylor. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Taylor again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. No gain on the play, and they have to come up with 7 yards now on 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
3rd and goal for Jones. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2. Daniel Jones with a touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Badgley for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts push their lead to 3.
17, Chiefs, 14.
Badgley on to kick this one away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown. And heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. It's a give to Hunt. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Taken down
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Third down, it's Mahomes. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All set to go now from the 35. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Screen here for Smith. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go, second down. Another throw for Mahomes. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chiefs first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Hunt trying things up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Time coverage here from the Colts. Third down. Here he goes, third and long. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
The Colts take over first and 10.
The Colts ready to take the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Pistol now for Jones. Throw complete to Warren. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Colts who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this one through the final whistle. Five still to go here. This is second down. Taylor now up the middle. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
So now here's 3rd and 5. On the shotgun, it's Jones. The throw right side finds Pittman. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
A run here with Taylor. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I love that jet sweep for so many different reasons, Kate. But I really love when you get your athlete coming across, building up speed so you can take off once that edge is set. He gets it upfield, turns that type of run into a highlight reel run.
Now a handoff to Taylor. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Left side pulled in by Pittman. Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Jones running sneak. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Throwing here, Jones. Put the body on the line for his team. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. This one's caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 6-yard line.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Colts first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Jones going to do it himself. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Colts make it a 9-point advantage. Daniel Jones with a touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Badgley for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts make it a 10-point ball game.
24, Chiefs 14.
Badgley on to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
2nd and 6 coming up here. To the air, Mahomes. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down from the 42. He motioned the tight end over. Mahomes on 1st and 10. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Throwing again, Mahomes. And he's Rice with yet another one. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Colts going in the dime look. 3rd down, 6 DBs out there. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs got to score in a hurry. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Mahomes. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Brought in close to the 8. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one splits the uprights, and the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game. So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And that's covered up by the Colts, and that should be our final highlight from this one.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
The Colts and Daniel Jones making their return to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. First and 10 now from the 46. Taylor trying the left side. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second.
It's a loss of 2.
And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Second and 12 at the 48-yard line.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Complete. Oh, he lost the football. And the Chiefs look like they have it. They won't get much on that return, Brock. Actually might have lost a little ground, but they do gain possession of the football. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. He'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
87, Travis Kelsey. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Back to throw. Gets him on the in route. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts make the play that should win them this game. Okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Here's a design run. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Kansas City.